family together time. Let's make a toast to Ari being home for spring break.
Okay, we love you, Ari.
When you go away to college and then you come back for spring break, you'll see it's not the same. Right, Ari?
Right.
Sandra and Griffin are twins. It's interesting to watch them because they're identical twins, but they're very different.
Griffin is, you'll always catch him whistling around the house, and Sander, you'll probably find him in front of the mirror, looking at himself.
That's good.
I mean, I hope you guys all end up at the same school. That would be kind of cool.
That would be
That
easy.
would be one place that we could go visit. So what's your hardest class right now?
Math.
What math are you taking, Jazz?
Geometry?
What's the joke?
It's, what did the acorn say to the squirrel?
Gee, I'm a tree.
Our family is goofy. Oh, we laugh a lot, we love a lot, we cry a lot. And we're just very typical with an extraordinary circumstance because we have a daughter that's transgender, which is very rare.
There he is.
Before Jazz was named Jazz, Jazz was named Jaren. That was Jazz's birth name.
My four men. Look at my four men.
Give me 5.
I'd like to stop time right now.
When I heard we were having a boy,
Look at that beautiful thing.
I was ecstatic. I mean, I like having little guys to throw baseballs around with and kick soccer balls and throw a football.
You had a foursome for tennis and for golf.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna keep you, little guy. You want to keep that baby.
Wasn't Jazz the cutest little thing? Wasn't she?
Now you've
when
grown
her
up
hair
into
was growing
a
out.
nice,
She had the
blossoming
biggest head.
big girl now.
I used to call you Dimple Baby because you have those cute little dimples.
I
They're
won.
They're still there.
Is it this one?
Remember you used to
This is my
hold her
one.
like
And
you're
this
like
is my
my
fat cheek.
baby. This is my baby. Like so.
And then you
cool.
dropped me.
No wonder.
We found out many years later that Ari
You know
dropped
what? I have
Jazz.
something to tell you. I dropped you.
Since I can remember, Jazz always just gravitated towards girly things. We dressed her up as a boy. Nope, dress. Like, it's crazy. Wearing my shoes, my little slippers.
At that point in time, I just was in denial. I was probably like most people you would think is that it was just a passing phase. I could distinctly remember being at the front door. Jazz was dressed in a dress, and I just wasn't leaving the house. And I just wasn't prepared to go out and let her go out into society dressed as a girl.
I'll never forget one day I was at the computer and Jazz came up to me and she said, "Mom, when is the good fairy gonna come with her magic wand and change my penis into a vagina?" And I was really confused. You know, I have this 2-year-old coming up to me and saying, you know, I'm a girl. Like I had a pit inside of my stomach. I'm like, my kid is not normal. I mean, this is not normal.
They took me to the doctor when I was 3 years old, and she held up 2 dolls. One doll was a girl and had girl parts, and one doll was a boy and had boy parts. And she said, "Which do you have right now?" And I pointed to the boy doll. And then she said, "Which do you want?" And I pointed to the girl doll.
I would say that I have a girl brain and boy body, and I think like a girl, but I just have a boy body, and it's different than you.
Losing the idea of my little boy was really hard. There were days when I was just crying and sad, and I remember very well. It's very raw. I did force her to go to school dressed like a boy. I was not allowed to by the school, and I wasn't quite ready when she was 3 to let her just dress as a girl to school all the time. We just weren't there. One day, she came up to me and she says to me, "Mommy, will you do my hair for me? Can you make it into 2 ponytails?" And I made like these 2 Pippi Longstocking ponytails. She was so cute and she just looked at me and she says, "Mommy, I love you and I love my hair." And every time I say that, I just never forget her looking up at me and she was so happy. And I got it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make you happy.